Global tourism is a multi-trillion-dollar industry, but it is very sensitive to economic trends. When the economy is good, people travel more, both for business and pleasure. When the economy is not good, travel is one of the first industries to feel it. Seema Mody went to a conference in New York today to talk to hospitality executives about the state of the business right now.
Global headwinds, coupled with a softening economy, is starting to affect how consumers travel. Hundreds of hotel and travel company executives gathered at the Skift Global Forum in New York to discuss the outlook for the travel industry in the midst of geopolitics, a trade war, and slowing global economies.
Business and consumers broadly have caution flags out. They're reading about, there's an election cycle gearing up. They're reading about trade wars. They're reading about things happening in Saudi Arabia, issues with Iran and broadly in the Middle East.
Where there's elections, where there are terrorist attacks, where there are things like Brexit.
Experts point to softening hotel occupancy rates in select markets and revenue per available room, which is the hotel industry's key performance indicator. It dropped below 2% this year for the first time since 2010. Yet, new hotels continue to pop up across the country, weakening the pricing power of hotel owners. With lower rates incentivizing developers to build more hotels, experts say it'll be a while before there's a turnaround.
Objectively, right now, it's more choppy. There are some weeks that are weak, some months that are weak.
And the long-lasting impact of the trade war. Last year, Chinese tourism to the States dropped for the first time in 15 years, dampening a key source of revenue for the hospitality industry. Analysts say the trade dispute and a slowing Chinese economy are behind the decline.
It's not necessarily the Chinese travelers not going to travel. They're still going to travel, maybe a little bit less because of problems with the economy, but they're still traveling. But they many times think, gee, I'm not sure I want to go to the U.S. right now.
Executives at TripAdvisor are betting the softer economy will change how Americans travel.
At any point when consumers are a little more concerned about taking that bigger trip, they just take a smaller trip. And so sometimes that's closer to home, sometimes it's cutting a day off. It tends not to be canceling the major vacations.
While the industry is cautious as demand may soften, none are saying they see a recession hitting the U.S. economy anytime soon. For Nightly Business Report, Seema Mody, New York.